Everybody, show me one thumb like this. Now I'm going to tell you a story, and I need you to help me. I'm going to tell you a story that comes from Germany, and it's called The King of the Fish. Repeat on, okay? The King of the Fish. Well done. And I need you to do the same as me. Are you ready? There was a house. No, you don't need to say anything. A house. A house. And in the house there was a man. Can you make a man with me? Everybody. And he was tall. Show me how tall he was. And he was strong. And every day when the sun would shine, make the sun shine with me. You're very good at this. When the sun would shine, he took his net and he threw it. Do it with me. And he threw his net out. And he pulled. Do it. And he pulled. 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 And he caught the fish. Make some fish with your hands like this. He caught the fish inside of the net. But one day he looked inside of his net and all he could see was one fish. Everybody show me one thumb. One fish. Repeat that. One fish. It was as big as your hand. Show me how big it was. It had round golden eyes. It had big red fins. It had a crown on its head. He looked at the fish and said, "That fish is too small." Todosh. That fish is too small. Very good. And he took the fish, get a hold of the fish, do it now, and he threw it. Ooh, make the noise. Ooh, and it came down. Eee! But before it hit the sea, make the sea with me. Before it hit the sea, the fish turned around and said, "Thank you, fisherman." Repeat them. "Thank you, fisherman." He gasped. Everybody. The fish can talk. He ran. Can you run with me? Run. Everybody like this. He ran back home. He said, "Wife, wife, wife." Do that now. Wife, wife, wife. I only caught one fish. Show me. It's as big as my hand. It had round golden eyes. Do it with me. It had big red fins, a crown on its head, and when I threw it in the water, it said, "Thank you, fisherman." Well done, you. Good boy. His wife looked at him. She was angry. Show me angry. Do that with me. "You silly man!" What did she say? "You silly man! You've thrown away the king of the fish. He can give us things. Go back and ask for a new house." Draw that house in the air with me. For a new house. Fold your arms. I can't do that. Todosh. I can't do that. Are you ready? Here we go. And he ran and he ran. Can you run with me? And he ran to the side of the sea. Everyone, do this with me. Flat fish, flounder, king of the sea, grant a wish for Isabel, but not for me. And first he saw the crown, then he saw the eyes, then he saw the fins, and the king of the fish was smiling. Show me a smile. Oh, very good. Said, "Well, fisherman." What did he say? "Well, fisherman, what do you want?" "It's not for me. It's for my wife." Can you make a wife like this? "It's for my wife. She wants a new house." If that's what she wants, then that's what she'll get. Everybody, if that's what she wants, then that's what she'll get. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Everybody, thank you, thank you, thank you. And he went back, and there was a new house, and he said, "Wife, wife, wife." Everybody, wife, wife, wife. Are you happy now? You've got a new house. And his wife said, "No." Can you do that with me? "No. I want a castle." Do a castle with me. "I want a castle." "Go and ask the king of the fish for a new castle. For drums. I can't do that. And he ran, do it with me, to the side of the sea, and when he got there, do it with me. You ready? A scooter, ready? Flat fish, flounder, king of the sea, grant a wish for Isabel, but not for me. Good girl, well done. You saw the crown, look at the crown. You saw the eyes, you saw the fins. Put your teeth together like this. The king of the fish said, well, fisherman, do that with me. Well, fisherman. Are you trying to frighten me? Well, fisherman, what do you want? It's not for me, it's for my wife. She wants a castle. If that's what she wants, then that's what she'll get. You ready? If that's what she wants, then that's what she'll get. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And when he got back, there was a castle. Draw the castle in the air. He said, wife, 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 do it with me. Wife, 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 are you happy now? And his wife was standing in front of the castle, and his wife said, no. I want to have a castle made of gold. Can you make gold with me? Made of gold. Oh, very good. Full drums. I can't do that on your own. You ready?
I can't do that.
Ottimo. You ready? And his wife got angry. You ready? Here we go. And he ran to the side of the sea, and when he got there, say it with me, everybody. Flat fish, flounder, king of the sea, grant a wish for Isabel, but not for me. Well, fisherman, you do it, ready? Well... What do you want? It's not for me. It's for my wife. She wants a castle made of gold. Make gold with me. Made of gold. If that's what she wants, then that's what she'll get. You ready? If that's what she wants, then that's what she'll get. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Do that with me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And when he got back, there was the castle. Draw the castle. The castle made of... Well done. And his wife was there. He said, wife, wife, wife. Todosh. Wife, wife, wife. You must be happy now. And his wife said, no. I want to be the queen. Make the king of the fish. Make me the queen. Ready? I can't do that. And he ran. Ready? Let's have the queen angry. And he ran. Do it with me. To the side of the sea, and when he got there, say it with me. Ready? Flat fish, flounder, king of the sea, grant a wish for Isabel, but not for me. You saw the crown, the eyes, the fins. Well, fisherman. What do you want? He says, it's not for me, it's for my wife. She wants to be the queen. Crown on your head, and a woman like this. Yeah, if that's what she wants, and that's what she'll get. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Do that with me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And when he got back, his wife was there. Backs straight like this. Everybody, like this. Wife, wife, wife. You must be happy now. You've got a golden throne, a crown on your head. You are the queen. Are you happy now? And his wife said, no. Nobody can see me. It's dark and the moon is in the sky. Can you draw the moon in the air like this? The moon is in the sky. I want to make the sun come up. Draw the sun in the air like this. I want to make the sun come up when I tell it to. Do that with me. When I tell it to. The fisherman didn't say anything. Repeat that. The fisherman didn't say anything. It was very sad. Show me sad like this. Sadder. And he walked right down. Can you make him walk? He walked right down to the side of the sea. And when he got there, do it with me. Flatfish, flounder, king of the sea. Don't grant a wish for Isabel. Grant a wish for me. Oh, the fish was there smiling. Show me. Crown on his head, round golden eyes, big red fins. He said, well, fisherman. What did he say?
Well, fisherman.
You do that so well. What do you want? He says, I want to go and catch fish. I don't want to live in a castle made out of gold. I want to live in a house. The king of the fish smiled. Show me the smile. And he swam. Can you make him swim? And he swam right down to the bottom of the sea and picked up a stone as small as your thumb. Show me how small it was. And he put it into the fisherman's hand, like that. Put it in your pocket. You're very good at that. Put it in his pocket. And he walked right back, and there was his wife. She was crying. Ready? He said, wife, wife, wife. Do it. Wife, wife, wife. Are you happy now? His wife said, yes. I'm very happy now. I was very greedy. I asked for too many things. He said, it's all right. The king of the fish has given us a stone. And he pulled it out of his pocket. Take it out of your pocket. He took it out of his pocket. And we'll never forget the king of the fish. But when he opened up his hand, he looked and he gasped. Louder than that. It was a piece of gold, enough to buy a boat. And the very next day when the sun shone, can you make the sun shine? When the sun shone, his wife looked at him and said, husband, husband, husband. Everybody with me. Husband, husband, husband. Can I help you to catch fish? And the fisherman said, yes. And every day she would take the net, get a hold of the net, and she would throw it out, and he would pull with me, and they'd catch fish inside of their net. And sometimes he threw the net out and she pulled it in. And the two of them lived happily ever after. Everybody, the two of them lived happily ever after. Oh, applause. Well done. Very good. Now, still. So, wriggle when I play the banjo, still when I stop. Clap your hands. Here we go. What does a dog say? Woof, woof, woof. Try it. What does a dog say? Woof, woof, woof. And what does a cat say? Meow, meow, meow. And what does a mouse say? Squeak, squeak, squeak. But what does a lion say? What does a cow say? Moo, moo, moo. And what does a sheep say? Bah, nah, nah. And what does a pig say? Oink, oink, oink. But what does a lion say? What does a monkey say? Oh, 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 ah, 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 ee, ee, ee. You're very good at that. And what does an elephant say? Do you not have a zoo here? Everybody, stick one on like this and go. And what does an elephant say? And what does a giraffe say? It doesn't say anything. But what does a lion say? Can we do the last time really quietly? Ready? Here we go.
Yes.
What does a dog say? Quietly. What does a dog say? What does a cat say? What does a snake say? What does a lily la la loo 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 lily la 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 la? You're going to do it loud, aren't you? What does a What does a lion say? Very good. Touch one ear and listen, and I'm going to sing a song that I think you might know. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, nod your head. Nod your head, no clapping. If you're happy and you know it, nod your head. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, nod your head. If you're happy and you know it, stamp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, stamp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, stamp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, clap your feet. Where were you? If you're happy and you know it, clap your feet. If you're happy and you know it, you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your feet. If you're happy and you know it, say I eat ice cream.
I eat ice cream.
If you're happy and you know it, say I eat empanadas. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, say I eat snakes. You eat snakes? If you're happy and you know it, shout we are. We are. If you're happy and you know it, shout we are.
We are.
If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, shout we are. We are. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Well, you are very good. Well done, Ben. Yeah, yeah, ottimo, great. There was a house. Everybody do that with me. There was, no, So, but the actions. There was a house, and in the house there was a man, and there was a woman, and they had one cow. Put the horns on your head like this. They had one cow, and they had one sheep. Can you put curly horns on your head like this? And one day the sun was shining. Make the sun shine for me. Well done. Excellent. And the man stretched. Do it with me. And he looked at the woman. Make the woman with me. And he looked at the woman, and the woman said, you must look after the cow. Do that with me. You must look after the cow. And the man said, no. What did he say? No. And the woman said, yes. And he said, no. And she said, yes, and no, and yes, and no, and yes, and no, and yes. Ah! You ready? After 3. 1, 2, 3. No. Yes, yes, no, 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 no. And nobody looked after the cow. The next morning, when the sun came up, draw the sun for me. When the sun came up, everybody, when the sun came up, the man stretched. And he said, you have to look after the sheep.
You have to look after the sheep.
Well done. And you know, the woman said, no. And the man said, yes, and yes, and no, and yes, and no, and no, yes, and yes, and no. Yeah! And nobody looked after the sheep. The very next day, the woman stretched. And she looked at the man and said, I want you to get us something to eat. And the man said, yes. Yes? Oh, yes. I'm tired of getting angry. And he got himself dressed. Can you dress yourself like this? Put your clothes on like this. And he went down the stairs. No. That's it, like this. And he opened the door. Now, I like squeaky doors. Make a door. Go right there. You ready? And he went outside and he picked up potatoes. Do that. Picked up potatoes and carrots and peas. And when he was picking the carrots and potatoes and peas, he heard a voice. Touch your ears. He heard a voice. And the voice shouted out, "Help!" Ready? 1, 2, 3. Help! And he looked over there. Everybody look over there. And he looked over there. He looked up. He looked down. And there in the middle of some thick, sticky mud, he saw a little man. Show me the man like this. No bigger than this. With a hat on his head, a coat on his back. He was stuck in the mud, and the old man scratched his chin. Do it with me. Scratched his chin and rubbed his head. He knew it was the king of the fairies, a magical man. Can you make magic with me? A magical man. And he stepped into the mud. And he grabbed hold of the little man. Get a hold of the little man like this. And he pulled. Do it. And he pulled. And he pulled him out. And he fell in the mud with a great big splash. Everybody do that now. With a great big splash. He had mud in his hair. He had mud in his ears. He had mud in his pockets. He had mud between his toes. But the little man, show me, no bigger than this, excuse me, no bigger than this, hat on his head, coat on his back, said, "Thank you, thank you, thank you."
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Ottimo. And he said, "You helped me. I'm going to help you." Do it. I'm going to help you. I can give you, count with me, 1, 2, 3 magic wishes. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3 magic wishes. He said to him, "Have you got lots of cows?" And the old man said, "Ha!" What did he say? "Ha! I've only got 1 cow." The little man, show me, no bigger than this, with a hat on his head and a coat on his back. He said, have you got lots of sheep? And the old man said, ha! What did he say? I've only got one sheep. Have you got a wife? And the old man said, yes. We always get angry. We are always fighting. Do this with me. Don't say anything. Ready? Do it. I'm not going to give the wishes to you. I'm going to give them to your wife. Go back home and see what she's wished for. He jumped up. Everybody jump. He jumped up. Do it now. He jumped and he ran. Do it with me. And he ran and he ran and he ran all of the way home. And when he got home, he opened up the door. Make the door with me. His wife was angry. Show me angry. Where have you been? Repeat that. Where have you been? He said, I met a little man. Show me. Little man with a hat on his head and a coat on his back, and he gave me, count with me, 1, 2, 3. No, he gave you, count, 1, 2, 3 magic wishes. Hands on your hips like that. Ready? I don't believe you. Okay? I don't believe you. Ready? Dance. It's true, it's true, it's true as can be. Repeat that. It's true, it's true, it's true as can be. True for you, true for me, true for you, true for me. Wish for something and see what you can see. You ready? She said, I wish. So I wish, I wish, I wish that there was a sausage. That was a rushing, do it. A rushing sound. There was a rattling sound. There was a great big crash. And down the chimney there came a fire. Can you make a fire with me? There came a fire, and on the fire there was a pan, and in the pan there was a sausage. Your turn, in English. A sausage. The man danced. Do it with me, he said. You see, it's true as can be. Repeat that. You see, it's true as can be. True for you and true for me. True for you and true for me. You wanted a sausage, and a sausage I can see. But he knocked the sausage onto the ground. The old woman got angry. Are you ready? Here we go. You silly man!
You silly man!
Everybody, you silly man! You've spoiled the sausage. Oh, do that with me. Oh, you ready? I wish. Ready? I wish. I wish. I wish that the sausage was on your nose. Ready? Do it. There was a rushing sound. There was a rattling sound. And there was a great big crash. And the sausage stuck itself on his nose. Todos. The sausage was on the end of his nose. He was dancing. He stamped on it and he went, ah! Louder! Ah! You've turned my nose into a sausage! She walked over. Do this with me. The wife walked over, grab a hold of it, ready? And she pulled. Do that with me. She pulled, and he went, ah! You can't pull my nose off. Then she had a knife. Ooh. Then she had a fork. Ooh. She walked towards him and he went, stop! What did he say?
Stop!
Louder.
Stop!
You can't cut my nose off. He sat down. Can you sit? Sit with us. And she looked and she said, I had 1, 2, 3. Everybody. 1, 2, 3 magic wishes. I used one for a sausage and one to stick it on your nose. I've still got one left. I could wish for cows. Do that with me. I could wish for cows. I could wish for sheep. The man started to cry. Don't us. You can't leave me with a sausage for my nose. The woman looked at him. She couldn't stop herself. She went, look at you! You've got a sausage on your nose. Big deep breath. Everybody. Please. She said, oh, all right. Everybody. Oh, all right. Are you ready? I wish that the sausage would come from the end of your nose. That was a rushing sound. Do it now. There was a rattling sound, and there was a great big crash, and the sausage came off the end of his nose and went on top of the table. The old woman sat down. Can you sit down? And the old man sat down. She cut some sausage and put it on his plate. She cut some more sausage and put it on her plate. She was just about to eat some when she went, oh, aren't we silly? All we got for, count with me, 1, 2, 3 magic wishes was sausage for our supper. They went to bed. Show me. And the moon was in the sky. Draw the moon in the sky. The moon was in the sky, and the next day the old lady stretched. She said, can I help you to look after the cow and the sheep? And the old man said, yes. And the two of them, hand in hand, put your hands like this, hand in hand, became the best of friends. And down the stairs they went, and out of the door. They looked after the cow, they looked after the sheep, and they lived happily ever after. Well done. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Well, you are so good. It goes, one slice of bread.
One slice of bread.
Another slice of bread.
Another slice of bread.
What can we put in between?
What can we put in between?
A little bit of butter and some. Now I will only ask people who put their hands up. What could we put into the sandwich, yes?
Cheese.
Cheese. That's a sandwich fit for a queen. Say it. That's a sandwich fit for a queen. Get a hold of it now. Ready? You're going to take a big bite. Here we go. Oh, one slice of bread, another slice of bread. Oh, what shall we put in between? A little bit of butter and some cheese. That's a sandwich fit for a queen. Get a hold of it. What else can we put into the sandwich? Do not shout at me. Boy here, Tomato. Ready? Here we go. Oh, one slice of bread. I can't hear you. Oh, one slice of bread. Another slice of bread. Oh, what shall we put in between? A little bit of butter and some tomato. That's a sandwich fit for a queen. Get a hold of it. Ready? Here we go. What else can we put into the sandwich? I've asked the boy, girl. Need to ask another boy.
How's the hickey yo?
Cream cheese. No, okay, cream cheese. You ready? Here we go. Oh, one slice of bread. I can't hear you. Oh, one slice of bread. Another slice of bread. Oh, what shall we put in between? A little bit of butter and some cream cheese. That's a sandwich fit for a queen. Get a hold of it now. You ready? Here we go. Now listen. We've put really good things in. Let's put something horrible, like a worm or a snake or some mud or some hair. Now it's got... No. Yes? What we're going to put in? No, in English. Sorry? A cockroach. You ready? Here we go. One slice of bread, another slice of bread. What shall we put in between? A little bit of butter and a crunchy cockroach. That's a sandwich fit for a queen. Oh, its legs are still tickling my legs. Ready? Here we go. Get a hold of it now. Okay. Something else. Listen. No. Listen. You must say it in English. A girl here. An ant. You ready? Here we go. One slice of bread, another slice of bread. What shall we put in between? A little bit of butter and some long black ants. That's a sandwich fit for a queen. Oh, they're looking at me. The feelers are going like this. Ready? Here we go. Okay, listen. No, listen. This next sandwich is going to be for the teachers, el profesores, okay? So what are we going to put in that's going to be really horrible? Yes?
A snake.
A snake. You ready? Here we go. But when you get it, you've got to point at the teachers. One slice of bread, another slice of bread. What shall we put in between? A little bit of butter and a green scaly snake. That's a sandwich fit for a queen. You've all got to try and bite it. Here we go. Oh, yes, a boy here has been so polite, yes?
A bat.
A bat? Do you know, listen, it's going to be a dead bat. And this is for your friends. Here we go, last one. One slice of bread, another slice of bread. What shall we put in between? A little bit of butter and a dead mouldy bat. That's a sandwich fit for a queen. Point at your friends.
Yeah.
You ready? Here we go. Oh, actually. Disculpe. No. I like its eyes. I like its bones. Hands like this. That's a sandwich not fit for a queen. Clap. Show me your thumb. Touch one ear. I want you to put your hands on your chin like this. Go like this. Thank you. Everybody now. No, 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 no. Whisper. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 5 little monkeys. 5 little monkeys walked along the shore. One went sailing. Then there were 4. 4 little monkeys climbed up a tree. One of them tumbled down. Then there were 3. 3 little monkeys found a pot of glue. One got stuck in it. Then there were 2. 2 little monkeys found a currant bun. One ran away with it. Then there were 1. 1 little monkey cried all afternoon. So they put him in an aeroplane and sent him to the moon. Ten in the bed. There were 10 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over and one fell out. There were 9 in the bed. The little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over and one fell out. There were 8 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over and one fell out. There were 7 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over and one fell out. There were 6 in the bed. The little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over and one fell out. There were 5 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over and one fell out. There were 4 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over and one fell out. There were 3 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over and one fell out. There were 2 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over. I'm going to tell you a story, and this story, it comes from Germany, and it is called the Golden Goose. So you do the same as me. There was a house. Everybody do that with me. Todosh. There was a house, and in the house there was a man. Can you make a man with me? Everybody. And he was tall. Show me how tall he was. And he was strong, and he had, count with me, 1, 2, 3. Repeat that in English. 1, 2, 3 sons. There was the oldest son, the middle son, and the youngest son, and he loved them very much. But his wife, can you make a woman like this? But his wife would go to the oldest boy, rub your hands together like this. She would say, oh, you are the oldest boy. You say it. Oh, you are the oldest boy, and you are the best boy.
And you are the best.
I love you.
I love you.
To the middle boy, she would say, you're all right. Tudosh, you're all right. But to the youngest one, she's like this. She'd say, I don't like you.
I don't like you.
Are you trying to frighten me? But the 3 boys wanted to show their father how strong they were. Do this with me. How strong they were. And the oldest boy went up to his mother and said, Mother, repeat that. Mother, I want to chop down a tree. Rub your hands together. Oh, you are the oldest boy.
Oh, you are the oldest boy.
And you are the best boy.
And you are the best boy.
I love you.
I love you.
I'm going to give you an axe made of gold. Can you make gold with me? An axe made of gold. I'm going to give you a cake as big as this. Show me how big the cake was. And I'm giving you a bottle of wine. He put them in the pack and the sack at his back. Repeat that. He put him in the pack and the sack at his back, and he walked. Can you make him walk? And he walked along the road, and he met a little man. Show me the little man like this. No bigger than this. Grey hair over his shoulders. Everybody, grey hair over his shoulders. A long thin beard. And the little man said, hello. What did he say? Have you got something to eat and drink? And the oldest boy said, no. What did he say? No. Big deep breath. Please, Todosh, please, give me some. And the oldest boy said, no. What did he say? No. It's mine. Oh, in that case, your axe will break. Can you make an axe like this? Your axe will break. The boy ate the cake. Get the cake with me. Everybody now, eat the cake. And he drank the wine. Ready? Take the axe. And he raised it high in the air. And he chopped. Do that with me. And he chopped. And the head of the axe, as sharp as a knife, went up in the air. Ooh. Do that with me. Ooh. And he watched it come down. Eee. And it cut him on his leg, and he screamed. Ah! Mummy, mummy, mummy. What did he say?
Mummy, mummy, mummy.
I've cut my leg.
I got my leg.
Rub your hands together. Oh, you are the oldest boy.
Oh, you are the oldest boy.
And you are the best boy.
And you are the best boy.
I love you.
I love you.
You do that very well. She put a bandage. Do that with me. Do it now. Put a bandage on his leg. Now the middle boy said, Mother. What did he say?
Mother.
I want to chop down a tree.
I want to chop down a tree.
You're very good. Ottimo. Okay. And she said, I'm going to give you an axe made of silver. Little fingers like this. An axe made out of silver. A small cake. Show me how small the cake was. And I'm going to give you a bottle of beer. Kaveja. Okay? He put them in the pack and the sack at his back. Do it. He put them in the pack and the sack at his back. And he walked along the road. And who did he meet? Show me. The little man. Hair over his shoulders, Todosh. Hair over his shoulders. Long thin beard. He looked and he said, hello.
Hello.
Have you got something to eat and drink? And the middle boy said, no. It's mine. Big deep breath. Please give me some. And the middle boy said, no. In that case, your axe will break. The boy ate the cake. Get the cake. You're going to put it all in one go. Ready? Drink the beer. Ready? Take the axe. And it broke. And up in the air it went. And down it came. And it cut him on his arm. And he screamed. Ah! Mommy, mommy, mommy!
Mommy, mommy, mommy!
I've cut my arm!
I got my arm!
You're all right. You're all right. I'm looking after the oldest boy. Do it with me. Oh, you are the oldest boy.
Oh, you are the oldest boy.
And you are the best boy.
And you are the best boy.
I love you.
I love you.
And now there was just the youngest boy. He said, Mother, I want to chop down a tree. Teeth together like this. You I don't like you. Everybody, I don't like you. She gave him an old dry cake as small as your thumb. Show me how small it was. As small as your thumb. She gave him some mouldy milk. And she gave him a rusty iron axe. But he walked along the road. Do it with me. And he met with the little man. And he looked and he said, hello. What did he say? Have you got something to eat and drink? And the youngest boy said, yes and no. Yes and no? He said, I've got a very small dry cake. I've got some mouldy milk. Can I have some? You see it. Can I have some? And the boy said, yes. Who said yes this time? Try it with me. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Oh. But he gave him the cake, and the cake got bigger. Show me. And bigger. Do. And bigger. And bigger. And bigger. Oh, and bigger. And bigger. And bigger. And the little man ate half of the cake in one big bite. Ready? And he gave it to the boy, and oh, it was so sweet. He gave him the old mouldy milk. And as soon as he touched it, it turned into the best, cleanest wine you ever did see. And he drank half of it in one big gulp. You ready? And the boy tasted it, and oh, it was so sweet. The little man said, you helped me. Repeat on. You helped me. I'm going to help you. Try it. I'm going to help you. Chop down that tree there. Make a tree with me. Everybody, make a tree. A tree like this. And the boy went to the tree. Are you ready? And he chopped 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 and he chopped. And the tree came down with a great big crash. And at the bottom of the tree, the boy saw 2 eyes. Point to your 2 eyes. He saw 2 eyes. They were made out of gold. Can you make gold with me? They were made out of gold. Well done. And there was a head. Touch your head. And it was made out of gold. And there was a neck. And it was made out of gold. And there was a body. And it was made out of gold. It was a goose, a bird. Can you make a bird with me? A golden bird. Pick the bird up like this. And it looked all around. And it went, honk, 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 honk. And he thought, I'll take this bird to my mother. Picked it up. Pick it up, everybody. And he started to walk. But it was made out of gold. A man, can you make a man with me? A man who was rubbing at his stomach thought, I'm going to steal that bird. Repeat on. I'm going to steal that bird. And he reached towards the bird and grabbed hold of it, and he pulled, and his fingers were stuck to the goose. You do it. And he couldn't get them free. But the boy said nothing. Repeat on. The boy said nothing. A woman grabbed hold of the man. Get a hold of the man like this. Everybody grabbed hold of the man, and she pulled, and she was stuck to him. There was the bird. Do it now. The bird, the man, the woman, a girl. Make a girl like this. She grabbed hold, and she was stuck to her. And when the boy walked, the man, the woman, and the girl all had to walk. When the boy danced, everybody danced. When the boy danced, the man danced, the woman danced, the girl danced. Everybody got stuck to the golden goose. But the boy said nothing. Dodosh. The boy said nothing. Everybody looked. Everybody smiled. Attention. Por favor. Everybody smiled. Everybody laughed. They're stuck to the Golden Goose. Ready? But the boy said, "You are so good." He came to a castle. Draw the castle in the air like this. A castle. Castello. Do it. A castle. And outside of the castle, there was a man. He said, if you could make the princess, the king's daughter, laugh, the king will let you marry her. Oh, rub your hands together. He thought, marry a king's daughter. Show me a smile like this. I like that. You say it. I like that. And he walked under a window. Make a window with me. The princess was sitting there. She looked out. The boy, the goose, do it now. The goose, the man, the woman, the girl, everybody walked, and the princess looked and went, show me. But the boy was very clever, and he jumped. Do it. And the man jumped, and the woman jumped, and the daughter jumped, and everybody else jumped, and the princess went, everybody do it now. And then the boy started to dance. Do it. And the father danced, the mother danced, the daughter danced, everybody danced, and the princess went, do that with me. The king said, backs straight, same as me, like this. Who has made my daughter laugh? Everybody. Who has made my daughter laugh? Very good, I like that. And they showed the boy with the goose. Do it. The goose, the father, the mother, the daughter, and all of the people. The king smiled. Show me the king smile. Very good. Do that. Very good. You shall marry my daughter. You shall marry my daughter. The boy got married to the princess. Everybody cheered. Hooray! What was that? Everybody cheered. Hooray! And the boy became the king. Put a crown on your head, everybody. The boy became a king, and he was the best king that ever lived. And they all lived happily ever after. Everybody, you say that with me. And they all lived happily ever after. Give yourselves a round of applause. Well done. Now, I have seen how well you can sit later.